The political landscape shifted dramatically. Congressman Adam Schiff, a prominent Democrat, made an unexpected move. He called for President Joe Biden to step aside. His reasoning? A tough road to re-election in 2024.
This stunning announcement sent shockwaves through the Democratic Party. It sparked intense debates about the party's future and its leadership. Schiff's call, delivered through a carefully worded statement, was a departure from the party line. It highlighted growing anxieties within Democratic ranks. Some worried about Biden's age, his approval ratings, and the potential for a bruising election battle. Schiff's intervention was a clear sign that these concerns were no longer confined to whispers in the corridors of power.
The timing of Schiff's announcement, just months before the first primaries, added fuel to the fire. It injected a new level of uncertainty into the race. This was a direct challenge to the sitting president, a rare event in American politics. It raised questions about the Democratic Party's unity and its ability to present a united front in the face of a formidable Republican opposition.
The immediate aftermath of Schiff's statement was a flurry of activity. News channels ran with breaking news banners, pundits went into overdrive, and social media erupted with a mix of shock, support, and outrage. The Democratic Party, already grappling with internal divisions, was suddenly thrust into turmoil. Schiff's call had opened Pandora's box.
Schiff's call for Biden to step aside wasn't driven by personal animosity. He genuinely believed that the Democratic Party needed to prioritize electability. He argued that Biden, while a dedicated public servant, faced an uphill battle in the upcoming election.
The political climate was volatile, and the Republican Party, despite its internal divisions, posed a significant threat. Schiff pointed to Biden's declining approval ratings, a reflection of the economic anxieties and political polarization gripping the nation.
The electorate was restless, and Schiff feared that a Biden candidacy would struggle to inspire the enthusiasm needed to overcome these challenges. He believed a younger, more dynamic candidate would have a better chance of galvanizing the Democratic base and attracting independent voters.
Schiff's concerns extended beyond Biden's age. He worried about the relentless attacks from the right-wing media, which often painted an unflattering and inaccurate picture of the president's cognitive abilities. He understood that these attacks, however unfounded, had the potential to sway undecided voters.
He feared that a protracted and negative campaign would ultimately harm the Democratic Party's chances of retaining the presidency. Schiff's decision to break ranks wasn't taken lightly. He understood the gravity of his statement and the potential backlash he would face from party loyalists.
However, he believed that his loyalty lay with the Democratic Party's principles and its long-term success, even if it meant making a difficult and unpopular decision. His gamble was a calculated one, a desperate attempt to shake up the race and force his party to confront what he saw as an uncomfortable truth.
Schiff's call for Biden to step aside exposed the fault lines within the Democratic Party. It revealed a deep-seated anxiety about the 2024 election and a growing divide between those who believed in Biden's ability to secure a second term and those who harbored doubts.
This internal debate was not new, but Schiff's intervention brought it into the open, forcing the party to confront its divisions head-on. The initial reaction from Democratic leaders was a mix of silence and cautious statements. Some, like House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, publicly reaffirmed their support for Biden, emphasizing his experience and leadership. Others, however, chose to remain silent, their silence speaking volumes in the charged atmosphere.
This reluctance to unequivocally back the president was a telling sign of the unease that had gripped the party. Behind the scenes, the situation was more fluid. Conversations were happening away from the glare of the media, with party leaders assessing the potential fallout of Schiff's statement and their own positions.
Some saw it as a reckless move that could jeopardize the party's chances in 2024, while others viewed it as a necessary wake-up call. This internal debate highlighted the high stakes involved and the difficult choices facing the Democratic Party.
The party's base was equally divided. While many remained loyal to Biden, appreciating his steady hand and his commitment to progressive values, others expressed a desire for a fresh face, someone who could energize the electorate and offer a more compelling vision for the future.
This division reflected the generational and ideological diversity within the Democratic Party. A diversity that, while often a source of strength, could also lead to internal tensions. especially in the face of a challenging election.